this guy?
Mr. Olympia.
Come on in. What's up, guys?
The 212 champion. What's going on?
Welcome to the Dragon's Lair.
Hey, I can't believe I'm here.
Welcome. I got my little assistant here today.
Hey, are you eating Daddy's food? It looks like you are.
Show me your muscles.
She is so big. She got big.
She's eating all my food, that's why.
Really?
You guys have seen me obviously on Instagram posting, but this isn't staged. This is how it is every single day. I have to ask the guys at Mega for Meals to actually send a couple extra ounces because, right, as soon as you see steak and rice. Oh, no, high five one. There we go.
Well, she looks good.
Yeah.
She's got calves too. See the calves.
Show me the calves.
She's got those from Daddy.
Stand next to Daddy. Stand and rotate close together. Stand up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
She's more graceful than you, a little bit.
Yes. She's a little gymnast, little ballet gymnast.
Does she do gymnastic, really?
Yeah, she's into a lot of stuff.
That's awesome.
So welcome, guys.
We're so happy to be here. I've been wanting to come here for such a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. This is the Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, this is
this
is the foyer. We have we've had about 4 evolutions of this gym. This is one of the last evolutions. We've created this reception area. Before there was nothing like this when I first got in here. For the old videos, you've seen myself and Dallas training together, and various other pros. It was just one hodgepodge of an open gym, but over the years we've evolved. This is now like a showroom.
How many years, Flex? How many years did you acquire this place?
I've had this place 7 years, come up to 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, time flies.
I know.
That's crazy. Okay, wow.
So yeah, 4 evolutions, a lot of money.
I'm sure.
But I've also been able to defend my title so many times too in that 7 years. So this is an investment in itself. You know, a lot of people buy, you know, the cars and the rims. I see this as the car and the rims because this is an investment that is getting so much back for myself, you know, as opposed to a non-appreciable asset such as a car. This is the place that keeps on giving back.
That's right. It's your fantasy land, you call it.
It is my fantasy factory.
Fantasyland's
another place. Not for camera, no. But you guys want to come and see?
Yeah.
This is what I call the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory event for the non-members that want to use the massage. We've got Dr. Graz in the back and various other people that work here professionally. This is all you get to see in the gym.
Awesome.
But for you guys today, come on in. All right. So welcome.
Hey, look at that.
This
And
is the Dragon's Lair.
who are those pretty ladies?
Who's it? You want to tell who you are? What's your name?
Addie.
Addie what?
No one can hear you.
What's your name? She's not speaking Welsh.
Ali, you look so nice.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome to the gym.
Wow, that's awesome. Are you guys on your way out? You just trained?
Yes,
Yeah?
I trained. You joined, right, at the end? Now we're going to have lunch?
You are the hydration specialist. She provides lots of water for everybody in the gym. That's why we have to hide the little Dixie cups behind you because she will provide water when you don't even need it. So she comes into the gym really on the changeover. Obviously during quarantine we were able, thank goodness, we were able to keep this gym open, not to the public of course. So myself, John, Hafer, all train daily, and then my wife also. So I would come in the morning, or vice versa, and then we'd exchange, you know, the baby. So I'd look after in the morning, or Artie would, and then we'd change over. Artie would come to the gym.
And look who's here real quick next to you.
And look who else is here.
Yeah. John, let me ask you something. How do you like the Florida weather compared to New York?
That's much better. It's no comparison.
How many years have you been here now? 2 years?
It's 2 years.
2 years? You talked about it for a long time. I remember last time we filmed with your dad in the Bronx, you were talking about Florida, and you finally made the move, and it's been good for you.
It's been amazing. Of course, the weather's great, but just at the time I was going through a rough place in my life, and I needed like a whole new change, mindset, everything. And you know, Flex and I had talked for many times before that, years before that, about me moving down. That never came to fruition, but I found the perfect opportunity to move, and when I did, we linked up and we hit the ground running. We started training, pushing each other.
You started working with Neil around the same time?
With Neil, and then, you know, obviously no coincidence there. I had the best year of my career. last season and looking to improve on that now. But my primary focus as Flex's training partner is to get him on stage at the Olympia and fighting for that crown. You know, it's something that we've talked about for the last 2 years now. So
I want to talk about that friendship, you guys, because it's not it's never a coincidence when people become either training partners or good friends and stuff, because they always, you know, feed off each other. And you can definitely, when you moved here, I remember the year prior you moved here was a tough year for you.
Yes, it was.
Not only personally, but, you know, in your shows and everything. I felt so bad for you because you kept trying so hard, and as soon as you came here, you start training with Flex, you start working with Neil, things did a 180 for you, and I was so happy.
Well, a lot of that is mindset, right?
Of course.
It's I was going through, obviously, as everybody knows, a rough time. And that plays into your training, it plays into your rest, it plays into your nutrition. Obviously, your body's not performing optimally, so under that kind of stress and not resting, of course. So when I came here, me and Flex had a lot of talks. You know, he was my therapist for quite
Phil, bro.
Dr. Flex.
Dr. Phil, I got shit on me. Let me tell you something. My rates are double Dr. Phil's. Anybody want to swipe up in the link below? I'll take you straight to my website. You see me in a white coat.
But you know, there's something to be said about the mind of a champion and what it takes to reach that level. And of course, I had the incredible opportunity to train the best in the world at what he does, and a lot of that rubs off on you. You know, you walk into the gym and
greatness rubs on you.
You walk into the gym and you see the mindset, and even though he wasn't getting ready for any shows, the mindset was always there, and he, you know, always tapped into it when I was training for my shows, and he never let me slack off. And again, like I said, that kind of rubs off, and it made all the difference in the world.
Flex, talk to me about real quick. Now it's your turn, and just like John was saying, you know, you're prepping for your first Open Olympia. Not to say there's a lot of pressure for yourself, but people are so excited and they're so hoping you do well, especially after what happened last year. So I think all eyes will be on you this year. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here. That's just the way it is, you know. So how is it to have John to sort of have switched the roles and have him backing you up and pushing you, and it's got to be great to have that support.
Well, I was hoping for somebody else, but unfortunately John was there, right in the right place at the right time. No, as you can see, we joke a lot. It keeps our relationship, like as friends, you know, on point, because when we come in here, we're two assholes. That is the mindset. Again, I have to get into his mindset to get them extra 2 reps out, to extra 3 reps. I'm going to talk shit, just like he's going to say things to me. Probably not today, because we don't want to give too much away. Just to get into the mindset. Again, he mentioned the mindset of everything, and it took me a very long time to actually believe that going for this Mr. Olympia title could come into fruition. You know, I've always positioned myself as a 212 champion and defended that 212 champion. So every question I've had over the years, say the last 3 to 4 years, is like, when you're going up into the Open, when you're going up to the Open. I never allowed my mindset to even direct, because I had such unfinished business in the 212. But now, as soon as I left that 212 and I had that year off, you know, it was all about just changing everything. The mental status first on everything, and you can't go for anything in life if you don't truly believe in it yourself. And that's one thing I want to say for John. When I met John, you know, I would say it's probably one of the lowest points of his life. You know, obviously he's spoken about this online, not to rehash everything, but when I met him, he was a very small Jon Delarosa, and many talks later, it was just whatever it was, sparked. So seeing John in that position, and then seeing the mental growth, the physical growth for him to go from there to then having his best years in bodybuilding, winning 2 pro shows, and, you know, doing great damage on last year's stage, to now flipping it back to myself, where I have this base canvas where I have to fill out my frame as best possible without ruining my physique. So seeing him go through the mental battles, and obviously we've all gone through our own in the past. It is just you know, relatable. So then when I'm having my bad day, he can get behind me, and vice versa. But I go in well off the point here. But with my mindset going into this year's 2020 Olympia, I've had to stay focused, even through all the shit that we've all had to deal with, the quarantines, the is the show on? Is the show off? We're 20 weeks now away from the Olympia, and all the conversations that myself I've had with Jon, with other people, is, hey, you think the Olympia is going to be on? I have to stop because we're 20 weeks out from the Olympia. I have to believe there's no way this show is not going to not happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because once you allow that small little seed in the
Doubt.
plant, it's like, you know what? I'm going to the gym, I'm giving it all, but I still don't think it's going to happen. That's when you're going to fail. So the mindset of us coming in here every single day is, it's going to happen, and we know what to be expected when we walk into this gym, and that is a crazy workout. So not to harp on any longer. I'm looking at the clock and getting a little bit nervous, because as soon as it gets 12 o'clock, we're already pumping and going. So it's just business as normal. I'm glad to have you guys in the gym here to see us doing what we do on the normal, and hope you guys enjoy.
Let's do it. I want to talk after that because I want to talk some more about that mindset.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What are we doing today? What are we training today?
Oh, shoulders.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing shoulders. And,
John's on it.
We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit a couple of plates. I got.
Oh, is she leaving? Okay. Oh, Jon gets a kiss and a hug. Awesome.
Give a
Very
hug.
cool.
Give a hug.
Bye, cutie. Oh, thank you.
See, we're all corona free.
It's all love in here.
We're all corona free now. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, we're going back to normal. But yeah, we're doing shoulders. We're gonna hit a couple of different angles, different couple of pieces. So
All
I hope
right.
you guys enjoy.
All right, cool.
You got a lot of powders, a lot of poses.
Yeah, you gonna give the secret to people or no? Think about it. Maybe. You know they all want to know the secret.
No. Well, basically, what we got here is aminos, EAAs.
Okay.
And these are fermented aminos. Obviously, Yamamoto are phenomenal. Where they source the ingredients is second to none. Creatine. This is carb product. This is my version of carb product.
And this is your own brand.
Yeah, this is basically a combination of these two, right here.
Okay.
I didn't stage this for today.
Wow. I didn't know you had your own brand. For real though.
I have a signature series line with Yamamoto.
Okay, nice.
And in Europe alone, we're doing very well. We have a pre-workout, which is the #1 selling pre-workout with the Yamamoto line. So I'm very happy with that. It's called Flexitone. So everything that I've put my hands on, I've worked with the team over there.
Nice.
And it's been a pleasure to work with Yamamoto. It's been an absolute pleasure. The staff, the products obviously are second to none because of where they source it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound like an ad here, but
If you believe in it, man, it's okay to say
well,
it.
if anybody does any research about Yamamoto, they ship all their raw ingredients from different places like Japan, places in Europe, but it's all batch tested, quality batch tested. Mm-hmm. And then they have various different sourced ingredients that are so high end, the pharmaceutical grade, so the aminos and stuff like that. Obviously, some limited American brands have very similar ingredients that go in, but the majority are.
They're from Italy, right?
Italy.
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
So I go with Yamamoto.
How many years now?
My goodness.
Was it 2 years?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, 2018. So they've been phenomenal and being able to literally have an input with their products and the direction they go in. And there's some more products coming out from my Signature Series line later this year. I think it would have been out already, but obviously we all know quarantine. But again, thank you for all the support, even on my line. And obviously what I take is a genuine daily occurrence. Flying the wall, you'll see me using the exact same products on the exact same workouts, minus obviously legs with stimulation and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yep. Dave, you want us to talk?
You can. I don't want to disturb the workout.
We don't need shit talk. We have 1 hour. 1 hour left. So we're going to be, when it's 2 o'clock, the doors open up.
What's the drop?
Let's do a 220. Ah!
10 to 10. All right, Tom.
Yep.
Let's get to it. Time to work. Finish it up. Yep. Okay. Back in. 2, 3. Come on. 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Finish it up. That's it.
Same. 10, 10. Mindset. Own this bitch. Oh! Come on! 3, 2, 1. Keep it going, bro. Visualize that end. Come on. Count it down. No fucking slacking. Come on. Okay. Single, small. Keep moving it. Keep moving. Fuck you. Okay. I'm putting this weight on. Bloody hell, I'm huffing and puffing. I don't know how Jay was over 300 bills, chasing Ronnie, eating. Jeez Louise. 212, I could still go back for it. Now I'm like this.
Your shoes and reps.
It's not that bad. Right. Okay. Mix it up a bit.
No drop you?
No.
Come on. That's it. Come on. Come on.
Oh, mama. Good, baby, good. Oh, one thing about us, Dave, and the workouts which you guys see is we like to train heavy, but we also will mix it up with high reps, static holds. Bodybuilding is all about muscle confusion, muscle breakdown, and I truly believe if you do the same routine week in, week out, let's go, John. Yeah. Your body will get used to it. So with our training, there's complete muscle confusion. We'll go from this high rep to maybe a press, and the rep ranges will totally change. Come on. Let's go, keep moving it. Step out, step back in. Come on. Change our mindset, let's go. Back in, no pain. 10. And then back into small 10. Small. Go. Get your ass soon. Come on, John. Yes. Okay. Let me see my straps. plate. That ain't my fucking elbow.
He just greased it.
Yeah. It's the plate. It's the rubber plate squeaking on the. Because we normally have the music so loud.
You can't hear it.
None of that shit bothers me, but now today
You can hear everything.
I can hear my knees creak. I can hear my. Let's go.
Okay, yep.
Yep. Good.
Okay.
3,
Work.
2, 1.
Oh!
Bye-bye.
Come on. Easy. Come on, champ. Easy. Nice. Up.
Come on. Hey! Come on. That 4 plates felt fucking easy a few weeks ago.
Shit never feels easy anymore.
As he's like this. You want your sleeves?
No, okay.
I'm gonna sleeves on that.
I'm just fucking around. Okay, on 1, 2. Okay, yep. There we go.
Strong. Keep breathing. 1, 2, 3. One more. Lock it up. Rest. Okay, let's go singles. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jay. Come on.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Woo. Okay. Fucking pumping. Pushing you. Okay. Oh. So we're done for this one. Ooh. What I try to do is, before a top set, try and gain my breath back, and then start mentally fucking with myself. So I'm aggressive going into the set.
And what I'm doing is getting my oil can ready so I can lube myself up like the tin oil, like the oil man.
How old are you, John?
I'm 36, but I feel
You're
like
in the prime, dude. Come on.
I know.
35 to 38, those are the good years.
If you put it in years of how long I've been lifting like a fucking maniac, it's been like 20 years.
I thought you were saying dog years. I'm old if I'm in dog years.
But yeah, I mean, it's funny. Flex and I talk about this all the time. Rafa was here training with us not too long ago. Being young, man.
How old is he?
He's 26.
Jesus.
He would come in here, let's say on leg extension. First few sets, maybe 2-3 sets in, he's racking the thing. And we're still warming up with our knees. Like, holy shit.
John, we need to oil this machine. That's my knees.
Yeah. We told him, enjoy it, because one day.
No, we're very protective over him because we're like, you know.
He's family to us now.
I know.
Young kid, but
He's a baby brother.
massive
Crazy potential.
goal oriented, and you know, sometimes when you're that age, you want it so fast. But in fact, it's good to be around that because it keeps us on our toes because he's that young blood. Like I said in our interview, he's great to have around because he's like, you know, he's us in many years ago.
Yeah.
In our younger years.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to pump the brakes for somebody because he's so young, the tendons, the joints, even though he could lift just as much as myself and John on some things, doesn't mean he should be doing it.
That's right.
So I have no problem saying, hey, cut the weight down. And his ego allows that, which a lot of bodybuilders don't.
Yeah.
You know, but that's why he's so successful, because he's been able to improve, because he does take the advice.
He listens.
Take directions very well.
He listens.
Does.
Yeah,
He really does. We
He's
miss
smart.
your ass. Get back here.
When's he coming back? Do we know? Or
COVID.
After COVID.
yeah, well, so we don't know.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, champ. Head on. Time to work. Time to work. Come on.
Three, two, one.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Two, three. Stay in it. Come on. Yep. Come on. Stay in it. Yep. That's it.
Fuck that more. Fucking mentally had more than that. Son of a bitch. As soon as I took that off,
Lost it.
see guys, it's not always on. Even though I mentally prepared myself that I was going to do 15, 12, I kind of, a couple of reps in, said, this was heavy, and then when you think that shit, you lost the set. So as much as I preach about a positive mindset, I allowed that negativity to creep in. So as much as I'm on my game, shit that can still happen, but that set won't define my whole workout. That's just one that'll piss me off to do the next one better. John uses them. John's big fucking forearms stretch the shit out of them. People think I got big forearms, but this guy's got ham bones. And then Halfa uses them. And God knows whoever else is in here. So these are like my lucky charm.
Lucky charms.
That go nowhere. That's exactly my point right there. John's pushing hard with a rear delt strain. Cameras or not, we fucking training. We ain't pushing for weight for cameras.
Okay.
Come on! Good fucking statement, John. Strong!
Okay, yep.
Come on! Get in that fucking zone. Come on! Stay in it! Stay in it! Come on! Come on! Let's go. One more. Come on. 3, 2. Come on, John. Last one. Up. Rest pause. We're going to single.
Okay.
Right, rest.
Yep.
Single. Up. Come on. Right. Fuck. Set.
Yeah, I strained my rear delt. When was that? Last week?
On chest.
Pull downs.
Oh yeah, back.
Strained my, I think it's my infraspinatus. Last week we were doing back on the pull down there, and I like overstretched going up. And then when I pulled, it just messed me up. But we're here anyways. Like I said at the beginning of this workout, my job is to show up and give it 110%. Whatever little nagging injuries I've got, shut up, put it aside, do your best. We both have a job here. You know, a lot of people, this is the number one question I get. Everybody's obviously very excited to see Flex on the Olympia stage, as I am as well. Not only as somebody who loves and cares for him, but as a fan of the sport. But the number one question I get is, how is it like training with Flex when you're both getting ready for the Olympia? It's the same thing. I've trained with Flex. These are guys that I consider family, my brother, Victor Martinez, Juan Morel, Hakeem. I train with guys that are on stage, or that I'm on stage with, and that are amazing athletes. And for me, it was always motivation training with them. It wasn't ever, obviously it's a competition, but I never made it competitive. I've always said, if I'm not winning, I want one of my boys to win. If I'm not getting that check, I want one of my boys to get that check, because I know if I don't get that check and Flex get that check, his family's gonna be taken care of. The people that I care about are also being taken care of. So that's the way I see it, man. It's a business.
Win-win.
Yeah, it's a win-win for me. On top of that, I've had the incredible experience of training with the best in the world, you know? So it's not a competition for me. It's about showing up and giving myself to this workout 110%, so that way he can show up, be his best. I show up, I'm giving my best, and the chips are gonna fall where they fall. I'm sure if you ask him the same thing, he's gonna tell you the same thing. If he doesn't win, he wants me to win. If I don't win, he wants Rafa to win.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of that. Something about winning. I wasn't in the conversation, but I will say this. If I'm not winning, I don't give a fuck about who else comes second. Because it's me, and then I wish Jon the second best place. No, for us, again, I caught the tail end, but for us in this gym, we're all pushing each other. The way I look at it is like the 90s in Gold's Gym. You had Flex, you had Chris, you had Paul Dillette, you had Sean Ray, you had Lee Priest, etc., etc. So I'm missing out some legends there. But you look at that gym back in the day, it was the hot spot, it was where it had to be, and everybody trained each other, everybody pushed each other. But when it came to the day of the show, that's when all our work you've done prior, all the unseen things that your training partner wasn't there for, is when you get rewarded for. So again, we push each other to the max here. I can't do more for Jon than he does for me in this place. But outside of that's what's going to create the champion. And Jon knows that I'm a creature of habit. I'm a machine when it comes to everything. Sometimes I have to have the reins pulled back a little bit by Neil. But Jon had that this year too, where Neil actually pulled the reins back on him, because once he got into his stride, he was gung-ho. So anyway.
That's right, Neil, we miss you, bud. You got to get better and get back quick.
All right, guys, what we're going to do now is a deload. So I've just done 5 plates. Previous to this, I'm going to do 1 plate drop, just get as much as I can out and leave it there, move on to the next exercise. Okay. Let's go. Put me up on this. 3.
Let's go.
Bye-bye.
Let's go. Easy. That's it. Yep. Come on.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Come on. Back in. Good. Up.
Bubble.
Good. Up. Come on, champ.
Oh, bollocks. Hey. Ooh. I'm sure that looks pretty ugly. I feel like I'm squirming in my seat. Fucking belly's out. I don't want to have a belly.
No.
But on this exercise I do. I feel everything is protruding. Everything, belly's out, everything. Okay. Jon, we done?
No, do one more.
Okay, yep. Okay. Pump them up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock.
Okay.
Big 5. Big 5. 1, 2, 3. Come here. 2, 1.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Ooh.
All right. John. 3 motion.
3 motion?
3 motion.
Yeah, it's just the pauses are hard for me.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
I'll just keep a steady motion.
Ooh. Let's move this chair to the middle of the first one.
Long?
Yeah. So we've just gone from, which I spoke about earlier, perfect example. I've just gone from 5 plates on the shoulder press to now coming in, I'm picking up 25 pounds. But this 25 pounds will be a lot harder than our fucking 5 plates, let me tell you. Okay.
Okay, John.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Whew.
Come on now.
Oh, mama. It's a little bit light, actually. Fucking bitch. Dave, you tried that before?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, look at that. That's just one fucking second. Get the heart rate going.
It's like cardio, man.
Huh?
It's like cardio.
We've been only finished. It's nice to have you today, Dave.
Yeah.
What's it, John? Pin shit. Come on, bro. Okay, go straight in.
I'm just gonna do them from the bottom here.
Okay.
Instead of holding it.
Yeah. Yes. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Okay. You gonna go up? So that rear delt injury, can't really like hold things going down, it's too slow. So I just drop them right down and do the full thing. But again, you have to work through these injuries, figure out what works for you. I tell everybody, the gym should always be fun. I love coming in here, it's like a playground. So if you can't do something, find a way around it. You can still have your fun, just be smart about it, that's it.
There you go.
I'm gonna kick you out the way, Dave. I need the dumbbells. I need the Okay. That's only going off the back of what John said, having fun.
Yeah.
Come Olympia time, I don't have no energy to even laugh. I have everybody close to me doing my prep. John's not experienced this, but everybody calls me Prep Lewis.
Why?
Because I'm so zoned in 6 weeks out that I can't help it. I'm so focused. Everything is slotted from times of training. Like I get there on time. I start on time.
Yeah.
Everything is punctual. no missed meals. It's called prep blues.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be around me during that time.
You were mentioning that in the interview last time. You said if you talk to me closer to the Olympia, I'm a completely different person. Yeah. You have to be.
Meanwhile, I'm the flex it like he's like, you're like the common
Listen,
person.
well, I can't put this on camera, but John is in the middle of his prep. John is in the peak of his prep. 2 weeks out, and he doesn't change. He gets tired, but he's still laughing, still joking.
Yeah. Some people just, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's some people are me.
No, I'm saying some people like me, I don't know. Come on. Come on, champ. Good.
Okay.
How much
Let's
ball?
go. No, I'm good.
Come on. Right in.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, 5 more. Let's go. Come on, champ.
Fuck. Come on, come
2.
on.
Come on, 2. 1. 2. Good.
The key is, the key is not to touch your legs. Keep a consistent distance, but once you're fatigued, it's gone.
You know what I think the difference is, Flex? That pressure that you feel.
Why?
The pressure of being Mr. Olympia, and that's an intense, incredible amount of pressure.
Yeah.
So I imagine if I was in that scene, I would be like I was saying earlier, that focus. I'm sure for his, it's like.
Yeah, that's a good point. Were you feeling? Did you have always that same? Was it like that Tony Tower career, even when you were just getting up the last 6 weeks, or more so towards the end?
No, always.
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 So it's just you then. Okay.
It's from I would say more so, obviously, when I defended the title, but working with Neil, he doesn't allow you to have any room for error. He's very anal about everything. Let's go, John. Come on. Come on! Yes. Come on. Good. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Since we've done the arc, let's go. Your shoulders, I can see, they're really fucking bothering me.
Paying my gym dues.
I know. I'm filming this.
Come on, champ.
Come on.
Finish it up. Come on. Finish it up. Come on. Good.
Hey.
You didn't get anything, right?
No. Should I pull up?
No, I should do it.
Come on, John. moving. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go. Take 5. 1. Come on! Sport. There's more, there's more. If there's more, there's more. Go. Crank them. Singles. Come on, John! Okay. Oh, shit. Set. Kneel. We got, I'm trying to look back here. Little Monster. Remember when she was physique? There's a few other people on here. Josh. They signed these walls. That's dollars. Hang tough. And then I would look at that going into when he passed away, he'd be like, man, we got to hang tough on this. So then this door was a massive inspiration. Obviously it's changed in. So when we were coming into the gym, I think he passed away like 2 weeks before the show. We come into this and everybody was like, okay, we got to do it for dollars. So we've kept it up since 2017. So regardless how shitty I'm feeling doing in prep, you know, that's a amount of motivation for me to see, you know. So wherever I go, even if I don't stay in this place and I move the driver's license somewhere else in the future, the door's coming with me.
I shouldn't say that.
That's how it stuff. So what we done first is we done our heavier movements first. Heavy side raise, obviously. This on the arsenal strength side raise. And then we went on to do presses. And then obviously we changed it up like I spoke about earlier, just mixing up the workout. More heavier reps, higher reps, mixing up some angles, just total like muscle confusion. And obviously in the last exercise we done, it incorporates 2 different heads of the muscle, front and side. And I definitely feel things kicking and popping that I didn't find on the side raise machine there or on the press there. So that's why I say to guys, just because it's lighter, doesn't mean that it's non-beneficial. You know, you look at athletes who have won many titles. You look at the Mr. Olympias of the last couple of years. Every one of them has a different style, all the way from Ronnie Coleman to Jay Cutler. 2 different people right there, 2 different training styles, both won multiple Mr. Olympia titles. Look, you've got Dexter Jackson, who is, you know, Benjamin Button, and his training style is different to every one of the Mr. Olympian athletes. He has a pitch of longevity. He's never gone in and tried to pick up the heaviest weights. He's listened to his body, and his body has listened back to him. So taking all the greats and putting it all together, I try to find my own little routine, and obviously it's worked for me, and John and everybody else has been around us. So all right, last set on this. Yep.
Come on.
Okay, John. Woo! Okay. 5, 4.
Come on.
8. Oh, last one. Oh, okay. You got it. Woo! Jesus Christ. Fucking plump. Focus. Spike it. That's it. Spike it on. All the way up. Touch your fingers. There we go. Touch them. That's it. Good. Good. So. Spike it up. Good. Let me know when I'm coming in. 3, 2, 1. Back press. 3, 2, 1, 5. Go. 1, No spot. 2. I'm here then. Okay, fuck it. 3. I'm here. Good job.
Come on, champ.
At the end of the workout, it's great also, Dave, that I'm finally getting back to feeling some weight again after a couple of weeks of
Rest.
huh?
Rest.
Yeah, hold on, let me get my breath back. So I can say it in one good sentence. I hold my breath. I'm notorious for holding my breath. Everybody hold my training plan, like, breathe. Okay, I'll start again. It feels great to actually just pick up some weight again. Training with Jon, just give my body a good, just rest, detox. Over the last 9 weeks. So the game plan was for us to start at the end of July. I think it was like July 27th, which would be 20 weeks to the Olympia. So we ended up starting our off season, and it's been good so far. Again, I'm just into the food. That's the biggest change for me. Training really hasn't changed. Intensity, of course, but I try to still train as heavy as I can, regardless. I don't make no excuses of or any part of the season of training any different. I don't believe in it, because when you have the turnkey, and again, for me, just adding in a shit ton of food, my body then adapts significantly. So right now, again, I'm enjoying the change of my body physically. The numbers on the weights are going up, whilst the tempo still remains the same. My recovery also is faster than it was before. So again, my cardiovascular system needs to be worked on. But again, man, the heavier I get, the harder I feel it is. I've been lucky in this 212 class that for me to stay in the 212 class, I had to have fast workouts, I had to have cardio, and I have to have a really significantly decrease in food. Now, complete opposite. Cardio is really used to make sure the meals get in. And boy, when I say meals, you know, it's a complete 180 compared to what I've been used to over the last 10 years. So here I find myself now getting crazy pumps, but again, just in. So I would say in the next, 2 to 3 weeks, I'd probably be looking at a completely different bodybuilder. If consistency is stuck to day in, day out, because that is the key word amongst all this. There's no shortcut. It's consistency. It's Groundhog Day. You know, ask Jay how he got to where he was, and his consistency. There's no day missed. One missed meal a day is one whole day of missed eating in a week.
That's right.
So when you put that thing into context, you know, it's so easy to go to bed at night being like, oh man, I can't eat another meal now, I'd rather get my sleep in. You can have that mindset, but don't expect to see the results of your hard work on that stage when you know you've missed one meal here, one meal there, because I want to be able to stand on the Olympia stage come December and be like, there's not a day I miss cardio, training, food, etc. So whatever happens on that day, I know the best man won, and I've done everything in my power to try to beat that guy.
Oh, very good point.
I think we're done. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, damn.
you throw them out. Natural pathway of your lats popping there.
This is my lats.
I know. Shoulders are tight from training to anything. Yes. Good back shot. That's right.
Boom. John.
John shaved.
I know. Did you really?
No,
Believe it or not.
if I do shave.
You're much worse than that usually,
Believe
though.
it or not, John is like fucking. He shaved 2 days ago.
Actually,
This fucker is.
it's like 5 days.
Wow.
I ain't joking. That guy is like.
Sucks, man.
I know. You hate it?
I hate it.
It's terrible.
I
I know.
told John to have like a part-time job where he can grow his hair out and sell it. You know them people that sell their hair? John can sell his chest hair.
That's right, that's
he
right.
can donate it to people that need
the extension.
You know, what do you call it? Hair pigmentation.
Yeah.
Still tight from Sunday?
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
They're recovering. They're still a little tight, but not too bad.
Boom. Good day, good day.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.